Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of our FusionFall retro playthrough. My name is Prizzy, and in the last part we continued on our little quest of doing all of the Dexter guide missions that we could. And in this part we're going to be doing the same thing. We got to Grim now. Grim is our new mission giver. He's going to be giving us, I think, probably 8 or so missions for us to do. I don't know if we'll be able to get through all of them just for time, because you have to kind of run over most of downtown. And honestly, I think we have to go to the wilds a little bit as well. But that's what we're going to be doing today. For our nano suggestion, I thought that this one would pop up at least once, and it did. I'd like to thank Kyle Tamburino for your nano suggestion today. They said to use Blossom, Grim, and Samurai Jack. And the reason why is because these are the 3 main mission givers for Dexter guide missions, which is weird because you'd think Dexter would be one of them. But he's actually not. Dexter only gives out, I think, 1 guide mission for his line. The rest are all given by either the Dexbot or Blossom or Grim, or as we'll see when we get there, probably in a bit, Samurai Jack as well. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Before we do it, we have an email from Dexter for our next mission called Don't Lose Your Head 1. This is weird. It's one of the only instances, or it's one of the few instances where it's not part 1 of 3 or part 1 of whatever. It's just called Don't Lose Your Head 1. And there's another instance of that in, I believe, I want to say it is Mojo's. Oh, there's one in Double D's too that we already did. We did Fun and Games Part 1 and Fun and Games Part 2, and then there's also one like that in Ben's, and there's also one in that like Mojo's. But there's they're all called the mission name Part 1, the mission name Part 2, physically written out. Where this one, it uses Roman numerals. So Dexter says, do you think Grim will be able to help us on our search for the missing heroes? It can't hurt to ask him, although he's a bit of a strange guy. Well, check in with him while I work on fine-tuning the power level tracker. You can find him in Orchid Bay. Well, we already found him. Let's go talk to him and see what he has to say. My collection of shrunken Zuni heads has developed a mind of its own. If you can find them, I promise to help you with the missing heroes. Okay? And that is a level 15 mission, so I'm going to guess we're probably going to City Hall. So Grim has some assignment for you. I guess that's okay, but make sure it helps us out with our primary task, finding the missing superheroes. Thanks, I know you can do it. And we do have to go to City Hall, which is really convenient because you can just fly to City Hall straight from Orchid Bay, and it's not going to be that much of a problem. Also, our inventory is getting a little crowded. I do have to sell these things. I guess I can do that because there's a vehicle vendor in City Hall, like right when we land, so I can probably just sell these things and also probably get rid of these vehicles because I want to mix it up a little bit. I'll probably get rid of the box too. Can I unequip that while I'm on the thing and get rid of it? I can. I'm just going to delete them. And I'm going to go buy one of the cool little cars that are available for sale at City Hall, or I can go to the Townsville Center one and get the Dynamite Dasher again. That's always an option that I have. I guess I'll shop around a little bit and see what we have to do. Also, I love that line. I think we checked that out before, but that line of going into the marquee. I wish that things like that were more common around the world. Make the world feel a bit more alive with like people hanging out in parks. Obviously, I understand why there aren't people hanging out in like this park down here, because it seems to be overrun by sonic scorpions, and that would be kind of like a hazard. If you could call it that, like a threat to your life, honestly, if you can call it that. But I think things like that, where there's like a line in the movie, I think the mall is actually like the perfect example. I mean, they're like the people kind of like clapping. Downtown actually has a couple of these where it's like people just like hanging out. Like there's that marquee in Marquee Row. There's the people clapping down by the stage, and there's also like the people around Buttercup and Ace, like the groupies. That's about it. And I kind of wish that there was like more people who kind of like did things like that, because that would make the world feel like a lot bigger and a lot more populated than it currently is. Because obviously there are players playing this game right now, but obviously there aren't players playing in like some of the like lesser traveled areas, so those always seem like a bit empty. I think you'll find one of my precious sunken Zuni heads here. Where would that be? Is it in the Pickle Garden? It is in the Pickle Garden. But before we go there, I'm going to sell all these things I don't actually need off, so I can get... I already have a bank robber mask, which is why I'm fine selling that. And we have the cars. We can do the Dynamo cars, I guess. We can also go do a Dynamite Dasher. I'm going to do the Love Bug. No. I'm going to get the Bubbles Dynamo car, because I like blue. Blue's a good color. I guess I probably should have gotten red so it matches the rest of my outfit. Yep, you know what? We have plenty of money. I'll just buy the red one as well. There we go. It'll match my armor. I guess it won't match my armor for much longer because we're probably going to be getting rid of that soon. But there's our Blossom Dynamo car. Look how cool it is. We have to go defeat the Heavy Hunters and get Shrunken Zuni Head #1. Okay, Heavy Hunters can be found back here. I guess Heavy Hunters could also have been found right in front of the thing. So I guess I'm in the wrong... Wait, where is this taking me? Because that's not where Heavy Hunters are. Those are where Unicicles... Oh, no, they're right here. I was going to say, I thought Unicicles were back. And they are. Unicicles are back in the garden. But I guess there are Heavy Hunters kind of out here. So hopefully we can kind of get it. Oh, nice. Perfect. You found one. Please bring that head back to me and I'll give you something nice. Okay. I'll take it. I don't believe... that was too difficult. It seems like all the ones now, like really, like when we were doing some of the later game quests, it was like, oh, it takes forever to find like the item you need. Like it took like minutes at a time. That one it took like 2 monsters, and we got the thing we actually needed. Anyway, I'm gonna cut the video because I don't want you guys to be bored watching me fly all the way back to Orchid Bay. So I'm gonna cut the video and I'll be right back. All right, landing in Orchid Bay. Let's go talk to Grim and see what he has to say. We found your shrunken head, or at least one of them. I guess it implies that there's more. Thank you for finding me, Zuni Head. I will also keep this ticket stub for the show featuring the Gangrene Gang and new singer Belladonna. I like them. I didn't know they mentioned that. That's kind of cool. Thank you so much for this. Hey, there's something in this guy's mouth. It's this ticket stub for the latest Gangrene Gang tour. They have a new singer named Belladonna. That girl's gonna blow up. Okay. I didn't know that. That's some cute little dialogue. Let's put on our skeleton pants. Look even weirder. I'm not saying that the Grim set is bad. I'm saying that it just looks weird combining it with like the Dynamo stuff. But you know what I mean. What does Dexter say? Because we got an email. Don't lose your head part 2. Hey, I heard that Grim is asking you to collect shrunken Zuni heads. What's that all about? Sounds pretty gross. Make sure he helps us with our investigation. If not, you probably got better things to do. Well, it seems like he's going to make us go do this again. I'm still looking for my other shrunken Zuni head. These are very collectible and on the... Oh, hold on. I'm reading that very wrong. These are very collectible on the decapitation market, by the way. Can you find another one for me? Sure. Did Dexter send us another email? No, he didn't. He's just like, fine. So we got to go to the Fisher, which is going to take even longer. So I'm also going to cut the video, and I'll be back when I get to the Fisher. All right, it's been a minute since we've been back here in Townsville Park. It feels like it's been ages since we've been fighting dire raptors and losing to them. But we got to go back to the Fisher, which is honestly not a bad infection. I remember seeing a. That's why I was pretty confident that we went to the Fisher, because I was pretty confident that I saw a. What's it called? I was pretty confident that I saw a shrunken head while we were there before. I just don't remember like exactly where, but I remember seeing like the little tooltip for it or whatever. You're gonna need to go into the gooey infection zone to get my Zuni head. I figured if you're taking us to the future or the Fisher, not the future infected zone, that doesn't exist. Oh, if you're taking us to the Fisher infected zone, it makes sense as to why. I'm going to drop down here. It looks like it's on one of the like raised sections, which is possible. I think I remember my way around the Fisher at least like okay-ish. There we go. Aha. Oh no, this thing's gonna fall, or it's not gonna be able to catch me. But that's okay. Is it up? Oh, it's up top. Okay. Let's head on up here. I've done this platforming enough times to know. Also, rip Fusion Flapjack's lair. That's it up there. No longer accessible, because did I mention that? I feel like I didn't mention that. The Flapjack missions and stuff that we did earlier are no longer available in the game, because we're going to be repurposing Flapjack later down the line for a storyline that fits him a lot better. And I am comfortable saying this because I had a good hand in writing some of the missions. They weren't that good. Compared to, you know, some of the later missions that we added, like the spider monkey ones and the amphibian ones. So that's why we ended up removing him. Not because we don't want him in the game or anything, because I'm confirming it now. He's coming to come back in the game. Like, that's for a fact. It's just that we have better plans for him than the whole Squid Squad thing, which was kind of weird, and you had to like run back and forth all the time between like the suburbs and not. They didn't really feel like FusionFall missions. Zuni head. There we go. Splendid, you found another shrunken head to bring it to me. Yes, sir. What's that down there? Oh, that's like the little... I remember that. That's like the triangulator that we needed for, I think it was Grandpa Max, one of his missions. Plumber's helper, right? I might be wrong. That might not be the correct name for the mission, but... it was one of the ones Grandpa Max gave us. Alright. Again, the trek back to Grimm is a very long trek that I think would be very boring to watch. So, in order to, you know, save you some time, so you don't have to watch that, I'm going to cut the video and I will be back when I go return this sunken Zuni head back over to Grimm. Alright, we've arrived back in Orchid Bay. Let's give Grimm his head back. I gave you them bone wings so you can remember the fun we had together. Thanks for getting me shrunky Zuni heads from the Townsville Park. Oh, thank you so much for the shrunken Zuni. I think I'm the only missing one more. I want you to have my beautiful bone wings. You will love wearing them, I promise. I think the bone wings actually look really cool, so I definitely will enjoy wearing those, Grimm. So we have an email from Dexter. Laser Blast is the next mission. I think I figured out the problem with the power level tracker. I need a quad laser. I recently lost one in Orchid Bay. That's right down near Grimm. Maybe he can help us instead of asking to get his stupid shrunken heads. I have to say it like Dexter. Laser Blast. Hey, that boy Dexter has a request for you. He needs something from right here in Orchid Bay. He will send you an email about it, so go help him already. Okay, he says, there's a problem with the power level tracker, but I almost got it fixed. I need a quad laser. I used to have one, but I lost it at Orchid Bay. Do you think you can go over there and try to find it for me? Okay, so we gotta go. Oh, we're going to we're going to my home field, my home turf, Cuts and Bruises Skate Park, which is my I wouldn't say it's my favorite infected zone. I would say it's my favorite infected zone for racing, because I always go race there. That's my, not because like the items you get are any like that great. Like the Forever Night sets are cool and all. Like I kind of like the swords. You saw I was rocking the swords for a while, but I think the layout of it really bodes well for racing. It's one of my favorites to race in, just because. So I got to collect the quad laser. Just because I like it flows really nice. There's a lot of cool tricks you can do. Is this on the ground or is this up? It looks like it's on the ground. You must go there and get it. I need it to fix the power level tracker. Yep, Dexter, I got it. Don't you worry. I'm gonna use Blossom because, like, why not? I'm not taking any damage from this toxic matter. But I really do like this infection for racing. One of the reasons as to why is because of that recall point up there. You can be really creative with it. There's another recall point here somewhere too. I think there's two. Actually, there might only be that one. But you can be very creative with like how you use it. You've done it! Bring the quad laser to Grimm. He will deliver it for me. Okay. You are absolutely correct. I can go and do that. Do. That's also something a bit weird. Is that like he's like, go give it to Grimm. He'll give it to me. Implying that like NPCs will like deliver things to each other, which obviously they can do. Like that's definitely like a possibility. Like it's physically possible for them to do that. It's just weird how like sometimes it's like, if you're like in an area, why don't they just say, oh, deliver this to, let's say you're in Pimpleback Mountains. They could just say, oh, deliver it to Gwen. She'll just give it to me later. Instead of being like, oh, come bring it to me. I guess it doesn't really matter because they gotta move anyway, but like, let's go bring this laser to Grimm. Oh boy, you did it. I'm glad you're on our side, not with that nasty fuse. Dexter was glad to get his lasers, but I still need to find my last Zuni head. Okay. What do I look like? One of them errand boys? I'll get this quad laser to Dexter, but we still gotta find my last shrunken Zuni head here. You can take this as a reward. I believe he gives you the skeleton shirt. Yes. Oh, now we're looking nice and spooky, but we just have a broccoli. We have a broccoli blaster. We're here. We're we're the demon here to make you eat your vegetables. Alright, so our next one is to Don't Lose Your Head 3. This is the last one in the Don't Lose Your Head series, I believe. Please keep bugging Grimm about helping us with our search for the missing heroes. I'm still trying to get the power level tracker working correctly. It's a little more complicated than I thought. Curses alien technology. Is that really alien technology, I guess? Okay, so we got Don't Lose Your Head 3. The last of my soul and Zuni heads is nearby. You will find it inside the sandcastle, but be careful. Fusion number 1's minions will be undoubtedly guarding it. That's also... no, actually, I was going to say, Fusion number 1 is... No, Fusion number 1 is not in Sandcastle. Is he not? I don't remember where Fusion number 1 is. Oh no, he's in Crystalline, isn't he? Yeah, he's in Crystalline Caverns. Oh, that's also something that was changed pre thing, because I know that for a fact. I remember there was like I was looking into and I found something on like some of the original placements for a lot of the fusions, not the fusion layers per se, or yeah, the fusion layers per se. I don't know why it wouldn't be the fusion layers, but the fusion layers. And there are a lot of ones that are the same. Obviously, there are a lot of ones that are very similar to where they are right now. Like there's a Blossom in, or a Fusion Blossom in like Peach Creek Estates, and stuff like that. But some of them were different. And I know for a fact, number 1 was supposed to be in the Sandcastle, and he's not. He's in Crystalline Caverns, and he's also he's in Steam Alley as well. So he was moved, which is kind of funny how they never updated that. Also, this game, I didn't know this game was 3 to 21. That's kind of bad. Fuse's goons are dangerous. I think you can handle it. Okay, so we don't actually have to go to the... We don't actually have to go to the... What's it called? We don't have to go to the infected zone. All we have to do is just fight the monsters. Also, we just are very... Oh, I might die. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Oops. That's okay. I wasn't really prepared. I thought I would just go to the inside the sandcastle and be fine, but no, we gotta fight squish scalers. We don't have any blast on nanos to really do it. But hopefully it is a relatively easy find. We can get Scythe the Junior, which I think is pretty funny. It's like the little weapon for this guide set. It's just a little scythe, because obviously you're a mini Grid Reaper now. But you can't get Grimm's actual scythe. You have to get the Scythe Junior. There it is. Delivered last sunken Zuni head. He doesn't say anything. Does he say anything in the journal? Oh, he just says, "Please bring it back to me, and I'll give you a reward." Well, I figured that as much. Like, I've done this before. He's probably like, "Ah, you got it. We've done this song and dance at least twice now. You got the shrunken head. You give me the shrunken head. I give you the reward." That's how it works. That's how our transactions work. That is how this this business operation is handled. You go out in dangerous situations and you get the shrunken Zuni head. You bring it back to me, and I give you, I guess, or most of the time it'd probably just be a crate, but this time I can give you like an actual item. I'll give you Scythe Junior. Oh, but that should be the end to, I don't believe there's a Don't Lose Your Head 4. I'm pretty sure there's like some other menial tasks we have to do for Grimm, but I don't think Don't Lose Your Head 4 is one of them. Whoa-wee! You made it through the infected area. I didn't do that. They changed this mission. That's also very interesting. You made it through the infected zone of the giant sand castle and got me the last shrunken Zuni head. You're not bad for a kid. Oh, thank heavens, my favorite Zuni head. I have them all back now. Here's something nice for you. Now, didn't you say you wanted some help with something? Okay, so now we got Scythe Junior. Look at us. We're a real Grim Reaper now. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use the melee weapon if we have to fight monsters. I don't know if we will. But we have Love and Hades is our next one. But we've probably have an email for it, I would assume. Stay on Grim. As soon as I have the power level tracker ready, I'll let you know. Okay. So Love and Hades is the next mission for us in the set. Okay, child, now that I have my shrunken Zuni heads back, I can help you with that problem of the missing heroes. Help me find the desk lamp of Hades. Okay, and it's a level 19 mission, so we're going to have to go to Morbuck's Towers, and Dexter says, "Hey there, the quad laser is working, the power level tracker is stable. Any news from Grimm?" I would respond and tell you what we're doing, Dexter, but unfortunately that feature is not available. I can't respond to my emails, which I guess makes sense. I mean, it might be cool if there was, like, I mean, obviously you can't, like, just type whatever. That would be awful if you could just type whatever back to, like, NPCs. Like, obviously that would take so much work for, like, not even any benefit. But if there were, like, preset, I don't know, that might be a cool idea. If there were, like, preset little responses and you could just, it'd be, like, some dialogue choices you can pick between which one to send. Obviously, probably not doable in Retro, but who knows for Legacy. Even though email is really, I guess email is still very widely used, but email seems like a little bit outdated. In terms of the context of the game, considering the game takes place in what we're all assuming is like a futuristic world. Who knows if email will still be the norm. I feel like email's never going to die, if I'm being honest. Email will always be used as like the professional means of communication, which is kind of weird considering how like archaic it is in certain ways. I don't know. I feel like just like texting would be a lot easier and a lot less formal, because I'm always so nervous when I send emails. Sending emails to someone that you don't know, like professional, like business emails almost, is like just super stressful. Like I always just like, oh, am I sending this right? Did I say the right thing? Oh, I hope they don't think I'm an idiot. But it looks like we gotta go to the infected zone. Yes, that is going in the infected zone. So maybe we actually have to go in the infected zone this time and get the desk lamp of Hades. You know how how foul and dangerous the construction site is. I guess, yeah. I've had a couple of fair share of bad times in the construction site. Beat up the baddies and get my lamp. Oh, we have to defeat arc welders. Okay. Well, I don't want to use my. I want to use my scythe. We can use Jack. These guys have apparently stolen the desk lamp of Hades, which is kind of mean, if I'm being honest. Why would you do that? I probably should use Blossom to like not get hit by the toxic matter, but like she's not very good against arc welders because she's cosmics. So I'll probably just have to use Jack and Grim. Luckily Grim does heal. Not very much, but he does heal. Oh, I might be able to get both of these guys in one. Hold on, come here. Oh yeah. Does Jack have a... Is Jack's a point damage, unfortunately, so it's not like he's going to be doing too very much. Unfortunately, you did not have the desk lamp of Hades either. We could probably do some like crisp platforming like here. Oh yeah. Oh, I fell off. My hands were too shaky. Let's try this one more time. I need to get to the other side because that's where like the arc welders really are. Is like over there, which I guess I can kind of just jump over here now. I probably could have just done that without climbing up on the crane, but I kind of wanted to jump on the crane. You know, if you have an opportunity to jump on top of a crane, in real life, don't do it, but in FusionFall, definitely do it. You've done it. I know that monsters would be no match for me. Oh, Grim, you're making me blush. I gotta run through some more toxic matter. So we gotta go. Oh, no. I thought that I would be able to make that jump. I was absolutely wrong. These girders are a bit weird. They do not obey the laws of gravity very well. I guess you can kind of imply that they're like... Do I have to climb all the way back up? I went the wrong way. I thought that jump pad would take me all the way back up to the top. But no, unfortunately we're getting stuck in the construction site infected zone of all places. Oh, please, please, no! I thought I'd be cheeky and make the jump, but unfortunately I can't make the jump. I apologize. My platforming is probably infuriating you right now. If you're watching this, don't worry. It won't be, I promise I will not fall off on this one, because I will run down here and go to the little one, and then go to the big one, and then jump out. Unfortunately, it's going to make me come all the way over here and not where I need to actually go, which kind of does suck. Oh no, it takes you back to the beginning. Oh, perfect. Does it? No, it kind of does. Okay. Construction site's weird. The layout is like fine, but I was never really a huge fan of it. This will definitely be, I can make that jump for sure. I've never actually raced in here, so I don't know what the racing strategy is. Like, I know I have a couple people that I know that are like super into racing on the construction site, where they think that the layout's super cool. So maybe if I eventually do, I know I've gotten some requests for like doing like racing videos, and I don't think I'm that good at racing to qualify me doing like tips and tricks or something. I guess I could do some basic tips and tricks if that's like something people are interested in. But really, I only really know how to race, at least like pretty. I really only know how to get, and when I say like pretty well, I can like consistently get like, not consistently, but I know routes that can get you like top 10 times of all time. But I only know how to do that for candy training in the future, which doesn't help a lot of people because obviously you can't go back to the future to do that. Or cuts and bruises, which I have multiple times gotten top 10 all time. I think I might have gotten dethroned on both, maybe. I probably got dethroned, so I might have to update. But I do know how to get like consistently good times on at least those two. And obviously, I can learn more and more infected zones as time goes on. I want to do some racing streams. I'm actually... my internet here is kind of poopy. Not that it sucks, because it's really good. It's gigabit internet, but like over the past couple of days, it's gotten like super unstable. I think they're either like throttling us or something, so I gotta like go call and figure out how to fix it. Because I don't think I can stream right now with this bad internet. Like, I'm actually surprised that the internet hasn't crashed yet, because it normally just goes down randomly, like in like periods of like an hour. Well, let's give this desk lamp of Hades back to Grim. Oh boy, the desk lamp of Hades is intact, but needs a new light bulb, and I got me some other problems too. Let's talk about them. Tanks, oh no, the desk lamp of Hades is burned out. Bulb. Oh, I thought it said blub. I was like, why would it say blub? We'll have to find a new one. Well, take this gear's reward. Dexter wants you to have it, okay? And I think we got the Space Jack set. I love the Space Jack set, and I love the Space Jack episode. It's from a great episode. So now we're a space flying Grim Reaper guy. Kind of nice. Let's do what the Hades. Desk Lamp of Hades. Well, if it needs a new light bulb, I suppose you can help Grim get a new one. Well, isn't that a wrinkle in our trousers? We need a new light bulb for the Desk Lamp of Hades. You will find one in the ancient ruins in the wilderness. Oh, he's making us go to the ruins. Why would we find a light bulb in the ancient ruins of the... Okay, whatever, it's fine. Desk Lamp of Hades, that does not sound like science to me. Well, I hope it will help us find what happened to Major Glory and other heroes. Signed, Dexter. Well, I guess if we're going to the wilderness, there's really no debating, or I guess really no denying it. I knew we had to go to the wilds for something. I just don't really know why the Desk Lamp of Hades has a light bulb in the wilderness in the Hanibaba ruins. I guess it might be like a mystical kind of thing or something. I'm not really certain as to why it would be there, but I guess it is. So we're gonna have to go and go and solve this issue. Also, it's level 20 mission, so we probably should be going to Dexter soon. I don't remember exactly where. I'm gonna move all these things I don't need down here. I don't remember exactly where or exactly when we go to Dexter. So we have Don't Lose Your Head 1, 2, Laser Blast, 3, 11 Hades, What the Hades, and there's 3 more Grim missions after this, and then you go to Dexter, and then you go to Jack immediately afterwards. So that's pretty much what our timeline will look like. I don't know how many of these I can finish in this episode. Honestly, we haven't really been going for that long now that I look at the thing. So I'll probably try to do as many of these Grim ones as I possibly can. At least try to finish his up in one episode. It might be like a super long episode, I guess, if we can get all of them down but one. But other than that, as long as he doesn't make us go to the wilds again, which I feel like is very much a possibility, considering we've gone downtown for most of these, and the wilds is a bit untouched for us. But I guess there's really only one way to find out, and that is to continue on our quest. I'm headed to Mount Blackhead, number 2, I don't remember what number, 274 I think it was? Might be wrong. What number are you? 609. I think I knew that. We gotta go to the ruins. Luckily, the ruins is like a hop, skip, and a jump from Blackhead, especially if you have this super rad car, which doesn't even fit our... Okay, it doesn't even fit... Hold on. It doesn't even fit our thing anymore, so let's use the blue one. I was gonna say, we're not wearing the Blossom Dynamo set anymore, so we're gonna use the blue one, because I think blue is a better color than red. If you really like red, I'm sorry. That's just the truth. My favorite color has always been blue. You can tell by my colors I use on literally everything. You can tell by the video you're watching right now, the outlines for all the panels and stuff are blue. I have not shown off my new stream setup yet, obviously, because I mentioned that I can't really stream because my internet sucks, and I gotta fix it. But I gotta figure out how I can get someone to fix it. But the new setup that or the new overlay that I made, and I haven't shown off yet, is very blue. So you can tell that my favorite color might be blue. It might be blue. It's hard to tell. Honestly, green's up there too. Blue and green, for sure. Here we go. Welcome to the Great Hanibaba Temple, or Hanibaba Ruins. This area is infected and dangerous. Yes, it is. But I'm not very scared, because we are 16 levels higher than the actual monsters in this area, so I am really not worried about the Timber Wreckers taking us out. The only problem is we're going to need this jump egg. It's going to be very important. Especially... Oh, no, it's not, because the Desk Lamp of Hades is right here. I thought it would be a lot higher up. I thought we'd have to go up a couple of notches, but we don't. We just go grab this. Oh, you're the best. Bring that back to me. Okay, well... Oh, someone just was here. That thing, just respawned. Anyway, well... Remember how to get out of the Hanibaba Temple. And that is to just, instead of climbing all the way to the top, it's a lot easier to just do this and die. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to sit here and wait to lose all our health. And now... Oh, hey, there's the person I'm assuming that killed all those people. Or killed all those timber wreckers. Anyway. That was a long journey here, and it's going to be a long journey back, so I'm going to cut the video and I'll be back when I get to Grim. We have returned to Grim with our Desk Lamp of Hades light bulb, It's embarrassing when your desk lamp of Hades needs a new light bulb. Thanks for getting me one from the ruins. Of course. Great job. Now let's just put this light bulb in and see what we can. Oh dear. There's nowhere to plug this thing in. Or let me think about this for a moment. Meantime, take this road. You can't find an outlet anywhere, Grim? Really? Anywhere? Are outlets just like a thing of the past now that everything's futuristic and stuff? Dexter has strike a chord. Now Grim needs an extension cord for the desk lamp of Hades. This is absurd. Well, please go help him out. I want to know where those missing superheroes are. Me too, Dexter. Me too. All I need is an extension cord for the desk lamp of Hades, and we can check on the world of the dead. Or the world of the dead. You can get one from Galaxy Gardens. How about that? Any word yet on those superheroes? If Grim can't help us, we need to continue our search elsewhere. Please work quickly. Well, since we got to go to Galaxy Gardens, I feel like it's not going to be that rough of a go, because we know where the extension cord is. I don't know why there's an extension cord. That's the closest extension cord. Extension cords, I feel like, are going to be like a very common thing, you know? Like, I have like probably like 3 extension cords like in my possession now. I don't know why Grim is so... I guess since it's like super futuristic, maybe Dexter invented some extension cord replacement that is just like super good, but like since the desk lamp of Hades is very old, it's not compatible with like this wireless charging. I don't know what I don't know what this could possibly be, but I'm so confused. Wouldn't there be just like a store in the downtown area and we don't have to go and find an extension cord in the dangerous infected zone? I'm assuming we have to go in the botanical garden infected zone because like there's nothing else in Galaxy Gardens for us. I don't know, it's just confusing. But essentially the story that we got so far is essentially that Grim needs us to plug in the desk lamp of Hades because you can view like the Underworld. I don't know why Grim can't just like summon a portal to take us to the Underworld. Can he just do that on command with his scythe? I don't know, but essentially we need to plug in the desk lamp of Hades and then we can check like the Underworld and see if the superheroes are there, because I guess that's like the most logical place they could be, is they'd be dead in the Underworld. And if they're not in the Underworld, it means they're not dead. Obviously, we know that Buttercup is alive. Like, we know that. So she's obviously not there. But I guess Major Glory could be dead. We don't know. Spoiler alert, he's not. Because no one... I think I've said this already. No one in this game dies except for Runty. And even then, he doesn't really die. But Runty is our soul sacrifice. This is going to be very annoying to get up to the top of here. But we've arrived at Galaxy Gardens, getting attacked by the mole people. I wonder... Hold on. Maybe I can do this. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're cheating. We're not actually cheating. We're using alt jumping to get up to the top. I'm using that because you don't want to watch me walk all the way down there just to get back all the way up here. Galaxy Gardens is a bit of a mess. Galaxy Gardens, from what I hear, is an extremely dangerous location. Okay, so we don't actually have to go into the infected zone, but we do have to take out some skeeters, because apparently these guys have stolen an extension cord. The extension cord of Hades. It's not just an extension cord, that's why. That's why you just can't go to the store and get any old extension cord, because you have to get the extension cord of Hades. Obviously. Like, you didn't think... You thought that would be the reason? I thought that would be the reason. Alright, come on, buddy. I don't think... Oh, there are skeeters in the infected zone. I guess I could have gone to the infected zone if I wanted to, but I really don't need to if they're all out here. I'm gonna gumball my nanos, too. I completely forgot to do that. I don't really have to gumball Blossom, because I don't believe that Antidote really gets any bonus while she's gumballed, because, like, she already negates all of the damage from Toxic Fusion Matter patches, so, like... What would a gumballed version of that do? I would understand it if she didn't negate all of the damage. Like, she would just negate more if she was gumballed, but, like... What else would she do? There we go, Extension Cord of Hades. You got the Extension Cord of Hades, I love you. Grim, you're coming out a bit strong. Oh, looks like we got a... Uh-oh. I saw a timer. Oops, you have angered the enemy. They've set up a gooby trap. That's not good. Okay. So it looks like there's a gooby trap that we gotta go and grab in the infected zone. We get to listen to the cool botanical garden music now. composed, of course, by Payman14, which is really, really good. But we're going to go and try to stop this thing. I love the jetpack. I wish you could use it as a jetpack, but I obviously understand why you can't. You know, that'd be kind of broken. But, you know, imagine just flying through the air with a jetpack. Okay, can I make this jump? I can. Perfect. There's Fusion Amphibian's lair, right? Yeah, or Fusion Amphibian's secret lair, my bad. We gotta go all the way up. All the way up. We gotta go all the way up over to that greenhouse. How would I get there logically from here? It looks like I can probably take some leaves up. So maybe like this way. I don't know. I don't really... Yeah, okay, this leaf right here. I don't really know this infected zone very well. At least platforming this infected zone. I really want to start racing in here because I think the music is very calming and nice. Okay, so if I want to get over there, I should probably go over here, take the zip line over there, then kind of head around. I guess I could also just try to like swim like over this way. I feel like I don't need to do like a big thing if I can just kind of walk up this cliff, and it looks like it's definitely walkable. Right? Yeah, okay, it's definitely walkable. So now I need to get up there somehow. We are kind of stuck. But we're not really stuck because there's a jump pad right here. I didn't even notice the jump pad. Yeah, we can kind of just... Aha, perfect. Okay. So let's just go over here. Did it. Gooby trap disabled. Whew, I was worried there for a moment or two, but you didn't let me down. That's true, Grim. I would never let you down. Alright, so we actually have to go back and deliver this to Grim now. To save you the hassle of watching me run all the way back, I'm just going to cut the video, and I'll be back when I get to Grim. Alright, Grim. You have the desk lamp, you have the light bulb, and now you have the extension cord. I think you're going to kill me. We have everything we need for the desk lamp of Hades, except an outlet for which to plug it in. Am I dumb sometimes? Alright, let's get this desk lamp of Hades turned on. Wait a minute, there's nowhere to plug it in at the beach. What was I thinking? Or take this reward and please don't hurt me. Oh my, Grim. Alright, Dexter sent us an email for thing. You have the desk lamp of Hades, the light bulb of Hades, and the extension cord of Hades. What's left? I want Grim to look into the world of the dead once and for all to see if the missing heroes are there. If not, we have better things to do. Go back and talk to Grim. Okay. If we are going to plug in the desk lamp of Hades, I need a power source from Dex Labs right away. I want to see those feet moving. Run, child. Okay. Calm it down, Grim. I will do. We got the Jack Space pants and the boots. I forgot to put those on. So now we're a little bit of a Neil Armstrong looking skeleton. So you have to go to Dex Labs before time expires. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Well, it's probably just going to be easiest if we fly to City Station and then fly over there. So why are we timed to run a Dex Labs as fast as you can and talk to Dexter? We need to get a portable power source. Okay, so there's no reason why I need to be timed for this. Why would I need to be timed for this if I don't get it? Run as fast as you can. That's the only reason. It's not like the thing's gonna like short circuit if you don't get a power source in that amount of time or anything. It's just like, just run. I want you to run as fast as you can, so just go do it. To be fair, it gives you 3 minutes, which I guess isn't that much time if you're like walking. Like, I feel like monkeys are definitely like, or I guess a fast vehicle obviously, but like those are like the two only ways to like kind of get through this thing. And as well, what's it called? What am I thinking of? The monkeys aren't even that fast. So, like, it's not like it's going to be, like, too close anyway. Like, they're really just going to be, like, I don't know. They gave you, what, 4 minutes, I think? Because they gave you, like, 250 seconds, maybe? I don't even know. We're kind of, like, down to, like, 2.5 minutes now. Which I guess it might actually be kind of close. I'm not going to lie. Like, I know I'm normally very bad at... I know I'm normally extremely bad at judging time. But, like, but I feel like this one actually is going to be close, just because how slow the monkeys move, and like we have to make a connection, a connecting stop here at City Station. I guess I could run from here, but like, why would I when I can just take the monkeys and be like relatively relatively fine. Also, running is boring. I guess watching me run on the monkeys is also kind of boring, so I understand that as well. Do we have anything as well to open? I guess we do, but they're not going to be any good. Like, they're not going to be cool as our Space Jack pants and shoes. We got number 5 kicks, which is not bad as well, but like, come on, look at all these cool things. I actually think I like this better. I like this look better. You can put the skull on, or you can put the glasses on. I think I like the glasses look better. You got glasses, and you got space pants and a giant jetpack and a scythe with like a morph suit skeleton shirt on. Okay, so we're gonna get down to they do not give you a lot of time. I was right, because it's like you got 1 minute essentially to come back to Grim. And after this, I don't remember. I think we have to go to Dexter after this anyway, so we're gonna have to come back on the long trek. But from what I remember, honestly, we might have to just wrap it up, because like we're getting closer to 15 minutes at this point. Obviously, there's some cuts in there, so the time is a lot bigger, or the time is a lot longer on my end than it probably will be on yours. We can also probably buy some cool Dex Labs cars eventually. I think I'll definitely do that before we move over, but with 30 seconds to spare, let's go talk to Dexter. We definitely couldn't make it if we ran.
I have a mission for you.
Sure, I have a portable power source that you can use. Get this to Grim and let me know what he discovers. Okay, so now I gotta run all the way back to Grim. Obviously, you don't want to watch that. That's going to be so boring. So I'm going to cut the video, and I'll be back when I get to Grim. We now have a portable power source for Grim, and we can now view into the Underworld with the Death Lamp of Hades. Using the power of the Death Lamp of Hades, I've looked into the world of the dead. No missing heroes for you. They must still be alive somewhere. Good. Now let's get this thing turned on. Yes, it's working. I'm looking into the world of the dead. One moment, please. The missing heroes you seek are not there. That's good news, right? I guess it is good news. Also, Fran wants to be buddies. I will accept your request. So now we have another thing, but now that we know the missing heroes are not dead, that seems like a pretty good cliffhanger to leave off on. We know the missing heroes that we seek, being pretty much at this point just Major Glory, are alive. We already knew Buttercup was alive, but Major Glory is alive, which is good. And now that is where we're going to end the episode. I guess we'll put on our Space Jack helmet as well. That looks really weird with the glasses. I think it looks really weird without the glasses also. But yeah, that looks kind of weird. It's not like blue like it kind of shows in the thing. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the series, make sure you guys leave a like on the video. I really, truly appreciate all the support. And leave a comment with your nano suggestions as well. Pick 3 of your favorite nanos out of the 36. List them, and I will pick them. I'll pick my favorites, and I'll use them in a future playthrough part. Also, if you guys want to leave a subscription to the channel with notifications on, I would really, really appreciate it. And if you do that, if you subscribe and you tell me in the comments below, I'll give you guys a crispy shout out in a future playthrough part. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time with some more FusionFall Retro Fun. Peace, guys. Bye.